Hey, what's up, everybody? You know, I thought I'd give you a bit of a look at the Royal Rumble from my perspective. Basically, my Royal Rumble memories, and with this Sunday being the Royal Rumble, which I plan to order, I thought I'd kind of give you my thoughts on the Rumble. Um, I remember watching my first Rumble. I think it was the 1990 Rumble or the '89 Rumble. I can't remember, but I just remember watching it. And this was at a time still when Hulk Hogan was the guy, was the face of the company. So if you wanted to end the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, you always ended it with him those past 2 years winning the Rumble. Now, the second year, the '92 Rumble, of course, as we all know, was run by Ric Flair, and and by doing so, he became the WWE champion. What some people don't know, what some people don't know, folks, and this is a big time situation. But what some people don't know is that 1992 originally was supposed to be the starting point for for the winner to go to WrestleMania and get a title shot. Not 93, 92. But because of what happened and the fact that they had to vacate this title so they could get it on Ric Flair, that the plans changed and they had to hold that back until about a year or so later with 93, and the first official winner being Yokozuna. Now, there have been several Royal Rumbles where the winners have gone on to WrestleMania and won the championships. Yokozuna was one of them. Brett, along with Lex the following year, was another. And the following year, nobody ever thought they'd see a co-winners. In fact, it's the only time we ever saw co-winners. But Bret Hart won it, and then they kind of changed things up a little bit. They kind of, I guess you could say, took us off by surprise. And they basically said, let's not let Shawn Michaels, who won it the following year, win it and win the championship. So they kind of held off on that. And then the following year, they went back to the winner winning at the Royal Rumble. Then the following year in '96, they went with the winner winning the Royal Rumble, winning the championship. And then they changed it up, switched it up again in '97 because Stone Cold was originally eliminated by Bret Hart. Referees didn't see it. He came back in, eliminated Bret. They had a whole fiasco on that. And the main event we got wasn't even involving the Royal Rumble winner. It was Undertaker and Psycho Sid. That was another exception. But then, after that, for most of the time, it's always been the winner cashing in at WrestleMania, getting a shot at WrestleMania. '98, it happened. '99 was another exception. Basically, Vince, as we all know, Vince McMahon won it, but gave it up. And because Stone Cold was the runner-up, he got the title shot. 2000, Rock, Big Show, depending on how you look at it, won the Rumble. Both got title shots, but again, another example of WWE saying, okay, we're not going to let that person win the championship. That person's going to lose. So basically kind of throwing you off a little bit. 2001, Stone Cold won it, won the championship. 2002, Triple H won it, won the championship. And here's the thing, 2001 and 2002 were the only Royal Rumbles that I ever recorded live. That's before my cable company out in Kansas where I live decided to go with the flow, go digital, and the apartment I was living in wasn't even digitally enhanced yet. They didn't have the wires or anything but digital. So, and then the following year, 2003, Brock Lesnar went on to win the championship. So basically, 3 years in a row, you had the championship change hands. 2004, you had CB, if you want to call him that, Benoit, win the championship, go on to win the Rumble, go on to win the championship 4 years in a row. Same with Batista the following year, 5 years in a row. And in 2006, made that 6 years in a row, Rey Mysterio winning it. And 2007, 7 years in a row with The Undertaker winning it, which was his first time winning the Rumble in his career. I mean, you would think that he's been there so long, he would have won it a long time ago. He didn't. So, It was the first time he went on won the championship at the Rumble. 2008, not Rumble, but one at WrestleMania. Then 2008, they kind of switched it up a little bit, I think. 2008, I think they switched it up a bit because um, 24, I think Randy Orton, not that, but 2008, John Cena won it. Wanted to cash in the follow, but changed it up a little bit. Here's another point to where you think, yeah, they're going to get the title shot, but he kind of switched it up a little bit because John Cena, he won the Rumble, but instead wanted to cash in at the February pay-per-view, which he did, but still he got another shot. So there you go. They kind of switched it up a little bit, but the winner still didn't win. So that was another occasion after 7 straight years. For the first time ever, we had the winner of the Rumble not win the championship, but after 7 straight years. And then we had Randy Orton win the Rumble, and again, for the second year in a row, the winner of the Rumble didn't win the championship, and that was at 25. And then 26, 3 years in a row, Edge won the championship at the Rumble, and then at 26, WrestleMania 26 did not win the championship. And then for the 4th year in a row, we had Alberto Del Rio, who won last year's Royal Rumble, go on to WrestleMania, did not win the championship. So the question is it going to be, are we going to go 5 years in a row with the winner of the Rumble not winning the championship? That's a question a lot of people want to know. Are we going to go 5 years in a row? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that after 7 years of winners cashing in and winning the Rumble and winning the championship, that we go 7 years with the winner of the Rumble not winning the big one at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised. But, besides that, there have been many memories, many things that I remember that some people at the Off the Ropes show and Tree of Woe haven't mentioned, like the 2001 Rumble. Big Show, I'll admit this, wasn't really expected. But neither was, believe it or not, neither was Ming. That's right, Ming, Haku. And that was kind of ironic because I was also ordering the WCW pay-per-views. And the last WCW pay-per-view in January ever, the last January pay-per-view for WCW ever, which was Sin, back in 2001, Haku, as Ming, won the Hardcore Championship. And then the following week shows up in WWE. It's almost like, to me, it's like, Haku got wind that WCW was going under or something was happening. He didn't probably want to lose his job, so he went back to WWE. So, and that was a shocker. I mean, it's like 1 week you're seeing him on a WCW pay-per-view, now all of a sudden here he is showing up on a WWE pay-per-view. It's weird. But, there was memories like that. Stuff that, I haven't heard anybody mention yet. But just, great memories. I remember, watching Rey Mysterio win the Rumble and how emotional that was. It was just a great, just tremendous great Royal Rumble memories. I like how, even though, and here's the thing, if you think about it, when you look at the record book, officially, in our view, in our eyes, Benoit won the 2004 Rumble, right? Well, because of what Benoit did 3 years later, just like Schleg Daddy mentioned about in his 2001 review, not 2001, 2002 review, I think, or was it 2001? I can't really remember. I think it was 2001. He said that because Benoit did what he did, the match that Benoit had with Jericho at the Rumble in 2001, I believe, doesn't count, never happened. So basically, the match he had, him winning the Royal Rumble here, never happened. So essentially, you could say Big Show, in the eyes of some, according to what I heard on the Off the Rope show when they did the 2000 Royal Rumble review, Big Show now has 2 Royal Rumble wins under his belt, whether they were meant to be that way or not. So that's one thing to think of too. You have a Royal Rumble winner whose victory is not even going to be counted and acted like it never happened, and it's going to probably be given to the runner-up, which is in this case the Big Show. So, but just some awesome memories. Just a great time watching the Rumble, and I'm looking forward to seeing it this Sunday. And who knows? I don't know who's going to win. Personally, I would like to see Wade Barrett win. Honestly, I would. Because that way Randy Orton, whoever the world champion is, could face him at Mania, and we'll see what happens there. But I would personally like to see Wade Barrett win, because if you're pushing him so much now, why not put him as the winner? Just do it. Go all the way. So, but I don't know if it's going to be him. My top 4 contenders will be Wade Barrett, Sheamus, and if you want to look from Raw, I'd say Cena maybe, and possibly Kane, and that's about it. I mean, I know Cena and Kane got a match before that, but I think, you know, they're both going to be in the Rumble, there's no doubt. So I'd have to go with those 2 being part of the Final 4. So that's all I'm going to say. Final 6, if you will, let's add in maybe Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton. That's what I look at. So that's all I'm going to say. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what your Royal Rumble memories are. Do you agree with some of the things I said? If not, let me know, and I'll talk to you all later. I gotta go charge my battery on this camcorder.